Trying to get used to it. I know I deserve this misery, but this heartbreak's fucking killing me. Last thing I said was you're dead to me. I guess that makes this a eulogy. And after all that you did to me, I still hope you break my heart. I swear I won't care. Of course I'm scared, but I don't mind 'cause I'll find out the hard way. Yeah, you made it clear that you don't care. Babe, that's fine 'cause I'll find out the hard way. Newsflash, brain blast, you can't leave. Newsflash, brain blast, you're stuck with me. So honey, sit back, relax, and stop crying. You're flooding up the streets, baby. You're flooding up the streets.
Chat, I'm gonna be completely transparent with you all. I'm currently eating a salad. I'm just a little hungry. So I'm gonna continue eating my salad for a little bit. This is now the salad stream. No. I literally got home and then a bunch of freaking stuff happened. Like, I had to do a bunch of stuff with my phone, and because I use my phone as my camera for VTubing, it's kind of like I couldn't get ready to stream and stuff like that, so I'm a little delayed. But honestly, I think what we're gonna do is I'm gonna start gaslighting everybody into thinking that I'm not late for streams and you are all just early for my streams. I think that's what I'm gonna do. Also, I want to do a disclaimer. The pinned comment or the pinned chat from me is more of a joke. I don't know. I thought it was funny. This is going to turn into a milk stream. Like, I know it is. I've accepted that at this point. Anyways, yeah, sorry. I'm eating my salad right now, guys. I'm almost done it, so this isn't just going to be like a salad stream, but I'm just hungry. Anyways. Let me chew my food first, guys. Hello, Bones. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Bacon, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Delito, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. What's up, man? And Argument, welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Argument was the first one to be fired before stream even started. So, that's pretty funny. Also, hello, Facade. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Guys, I'm sorry. You're just hearing salad crunching noise. I'm having a Caesar salad right now. It's pretty good. Also, let me know if the music is too quiet, because I feel like it might be. So just let me know. Also, hello, J-Master. Welcome, welcome, welcome to the stream. Yeah, I'll do something so that you guys can... So people who join know what is happening. Because I'm going to start drawing momentarily, but... Wow, that looks really bad. Okay. There we go. So, I swear I'm almost done my salad, guys. I promise. It's a bit quiet? Okay. I'll put the music up a little bit more. Is that better? Is it too loud now? I wish I could, like, hear what stream, like, hears. I mean, I can. If I put it up in another window, but I don't feel like it. Because then it's gonna be, like, weird. I'm gonna, like, hear echoes and stuff. J-Master, you just finished? Sounds alright? Okay, cool. You just finished a sketch today? Let's go. I hope you can share it in the Discord. It is a crispy salad. The lettuce is, like, actually kind of very fresh. And it's very crunchy. It's very good salad. I have potato wedges in my fridge, too. But I wasn't gonna muck on those right now. I'm gonna muck on that later. And I have chicken. I'm excited for the chicken, actually. Delito, you're asking if Galarian Litten is real? I don't think so. I've never heard that. Where did you hear that from, Delito? It ain't real, no. I've never heard of that before. Like, canonically, fan-made, perhaps, but not canonically. At least not that I think so. Oh, J-Master, you posted it on Blue Sky? Okay. I'll take a look after stream for sure. I looked it up and I don't like the look of it. I've never seen this. Let me look it up quick. Galarian Litten? I've never heard of that before, so... What is happening? Why won't my Google open? Christ almighty. Galarian Litten. What is that? What is that? Delito, I can confirm that that's not real. It looks really strange because it looks like he doesn't have eyebrows. Like, I know he doesn't have eyebrows in the original, but he has more of like a... something to kind of break up his face. I don't know, he looks weird. That's not real. Delito. Yeah, that's not real, guys. Don't look up Galarian Litten chat. Show you guys. Oh, I closed the window. Hold on. Let me pull it up again for you guys. Hold on. My screen share thing is looking for Pinterest. Okay, that's Galarian Litten, guys. It's not like it's a bad design, but I can confirm that there's this one too, but I can confirm this is not real. It doesn't look horrible. Like, I don't know, it's just not really for me. I don't want to go and, like, shit on an artist, because I think that they did a pretty good job. Like, it does look like it could be a Pokemon. And this one looks pretty real, too. But it's not for me. I prefer original Litten, if I'm being completely honest with everybody. Galarian Popplio covered in lettuce? What? I think Arceus is not real, because if it was, I was not sleeping tonight. No, it's not real. It's definitely not. Whoa, what just happened? I took a sip of my water and I just grew in, like, size. Why did that happen? Is it gonna happen again? I mean, it didn't happen that time. I don't know what the frick just happened. That was so weird. Okay, guys, I have officially finished my salad, though, so the salad eating portion of the stream is over. But anyways, I don't know why I grew freaking, like, 10 feet in size. Why am I doing this? I just clear it. Also, hello, Julian. Welcome to the stream. Yeah, OG Litten is much better. Electric type Litten apparently was Galarian Litten. I don't know how I feel about it, though. It didn't seem right. Electritin. See, that doesn't even sound right. Litten is so much better. But yes, so, guys, today, we're not doing drawing OCs like I said that we were going to, because I need to work on some stuff. I may or may not be going to some local vendors and stuff like that, so I'm making some sticker designs. And I did some sticker designs recently that turned out very nice, and I'll show them in a second. But I'm gonna make more sticker designs today, and the sticker designs I wanted to come up with is Chibi Pokemon, because I did Chibi Pokemon trainers, so that I kind of want like a balance of both, so I'm gonna do Pokemon. Now you might be wondering, what is a Chibi Pokemon? And honestly, I'm not sure yet. I'm probably just gonna draw like regular Pokemon, but with like bigger heads. And like, so if I were to draw Piplup, I don't want it to be like a huge difference because it could look strange. But it would just have like kind of a bigger head and a smaller body. It may be more like round. So like something like this. You know what I mean? So I'm gonna kind of like do something like this, but make Pokemon, and I'm gonna make them look cute and chibi proportions and stuff like that. So that's what we're doing today, because I'm making stickers for vendors and conventions. Will I open an Etsy store? Maybe. I'm not sure. But yes, so Facade in the chat, we know each other IRL, and me and them are going to potentially be selling some stuff at local vendors and stuff like that. So I'm very excited, but I need to make merch. So I designed some Chibi trainer stickers, which I'll show you guys because they're here. And you can see, yes, Larry is here. There is Larry. Dawn, I did Dawn as well. Dawn is probably one of my favorites out of these because she looks like super cute. Cynthia is my favorite one that I did in this sticker sheet. And then, of course, we have Jesse and James. Jesse also turned out very, very good. And then Lucamine, or Lucamine. I call her Lucamine. I think I pronounced her name incorrectly. I hated drawing her hair. I'm going to be so real. I actually hated drawing her hair. But I think she turned out pretty good, too. So all of these kind of look very fire. I printed them into stickers, and they turned out very nice. I don't have a picture of the printed stickers on here, but just trust me, chat, they look very nice. But yeah, so that's kind of what we're doing. That's what we're gonna be doing today. I also realized I'm in not a correct folder. This is not the dimensions that I wanted, and I don't know why I was in that folder. So let me just redo this. I think, what is the dimensions of this? Well, we'll stay with this, and if I have to edit the canvas, then I can edit the canvas after. But yeah, so we're gonna be doing some Pokemon now. Also, Delito, I know I didn't do Guzma. That's my first batch of stickers. I'm gonna do a second batch that has Guzma. Pierre's is gonna be there. I'm probably gonna do Nimona. I might do Penny. I'm not 100% sure. But I'm gonna do a separate, like a second one with some more characters, and Guzma's gonna be the first one on there, so don't worry. I just, the thing with those is I wanted to draw characters that I knew I could draw good and draw, like, quickly. And I also wanted to draw characters that were kind of more of, like, a fan favorite. That's also why I did Jesse and James and Cynthia and stuff like that, and Lucamine and Larry. So I wanted to go with the more popular characters, and then I'm gonna draw more of my favorite characters in like a wave 2, exactly, wave 2, the Guzma wave. It will just all be Team Skull. It will be Guzma, it will be Plumeria, it will be the Grunts, and nothing else. No, but I'm gonna draw Guzma in like a second batch of stickers. I know, it's very unlike me that I did not draw Guzma on here. But this is actually where I'm going to open the floor to chat. I need some ideas of what Pokemon I should draw today. So I'm taking requests, guys, but I want everybody to keep in mind that this is going to be stickers for a vendor. So I kind of want Pokemon that are, number one, cute, so I can make them chibi. So something like Druddigon is not... I'm not drawing Druddigon anyways, but... something like Druddigon or like things like that are going to be a little bit difficult to make a chibi proportion, so let's keep it kind of cute and popular Pokemon. I'm definitely drawing Mimikyu already. Delito, you brought up Litten before, and I think Litten would be perfect. Jirachi would also be perfect as well, so I could definitely do Jirachi. I'm only going to do 6. So... Delito, you've said too many, so I'm gonna wait for other people to maybe suggest a couple, but we'll definitely do Litten. So let me make a list here. So we're gonna have 6 Pokemon. And again, this is gonna be like a wave 1 type thing too. So Litten, Jirachi. How about I spell that correctly? Jirachi, Mimikyu is my pick. Okay. I'm opening the floor. First come, first serve. 3 more Pokemon are allowed. Delito, if nobody says anything, then I'll go with Sprigatito and Mew. I think those are pretty good. I kind of, like, I feel like I have to do a Pikachu one, but I might not do that on this wave. But perhaps, like, I feel like you kind of have to do a Pikachu one. But yeah, Anyone else got any requests? Like I said, I'm doing requests today. I'm gonna give it like a couple more minutes because we do have to start. But I think Litten's a pretty good place to start with. I'm gonna look up, not that I need a reference of Litten because I know pretty much what Litten looks like. But we all know how I am when it comes to drawing Pokemon from memory. So we're not gonna repeat that. So I'm gonna bring up Litten. Toxel is cool, but I'm not sure if Toxel is kind of like a fan favorite. That's the thing. I kind of want like popular Pokemon. I know Toxel's pretty cool, but like I'm not 100% sure if that's like a fan favorite. You know what I mean? Also, hello K-Dog. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful goodness me, it's Thursday. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Eevee's good. Facade. Eevee's good. I'll do Eevee. For sure. Goomy? Goomy might be good too, actually. I kind of like Goomy. The Gremlin human baby is not fan favorite. It's not like, I don't know. I just feel like I want, like, look at this genre of Pokemon here. It's, like, popular, and they have a lot of merch and stuff associated with them. So that's why I have them here. Goomy is kind of like, here, we'll do like a babies. So Toxel will be in here and Goomy will be here as well. Goomy I feel like could work. I feel like we might have to just do Mew and Pikachu for today. I'm gonna do more. So, well, yeah, Gengar is also a good one. Gengar is probably gonna be in like a, actually, this is my planning, guys. Look at my printing, it's actually ass. Wave 2, we'll have Gengar. Spregatito, of course. Probably, you know what, Goomy we can move to Wave 2. I don't mind Goomy being in Wave 2. If somebody says Probopass, they're gonna get kicked out. They will be banned. I will ban you if you say Probopass or Druddigon. I am not drawing those Pokemon. I could probably... Toxel will be, like, perhaps in Wave 2 if I can't find... another 6 Pokemon. What are we thinking, guys? I could do Jigglypuff. That's another, I think. I kind of want to add Piplup to this. I know that I'm filling this out myself. But Miltank will get you fired. So there's 2 different things. If you say Probopass or Druddigon, you'll be banned. If you say Miltank, you'll be fired. From what? I don't know, but you'll be fired. You'll be fired out of a cannon into the sun if you say Miltank. I would automatically say Gengar, but that's also because it's my favorite, but he's not baby enough, probably. I feel like Gengar could work because he's, like, round and squishy. And I like Gengar, too. There's a stereotype with, like, all Latinos like Gengar, and I think it's correct. I think it's a correct stereotype. I've never met a Latino that doesn't fuck with Gengar. I'm being so real. Okay, well, we have 1 extra spot in Wave 6. I guess we'll do Toxel. We're not going to do these today. We'll probably just start getting through this main list today. And then we'll work towards this over here. But probably not today. How do I have 100 messages already? It's been 24 minutes. Y'all are very talkative today. But we're going to start with Litten. Let's start with Litten, guys. So we're going to make Chibi Litten. Chibi, I'm using the term loosely because, like, there's only so much that you can do when it comes to chibifying a Pokemon. Because they are already kind of, like, stylized and cute, especially a lot of the first Evos. So... I'm using the word chibi because that's kind of what I'm going with, but perhaps there's a different word that I should be going with, but it is whatever. This is what we're going to be doing. Gengar is sick, that's funny. Yeah, I love Gengar. Okay. So we gotta have more round heads. Litten kind of has a head like this, almost. So it's kind of like this U shape, but we're gonna go with very round proportions. I love Litten, guys. Big head, scrunkly. Shrunken as fuck body. Yeah, exactly. That's what we're doing. I would love to do Litten smoking a joint, but maybe I'll do an alt of Litten smoking a joint. Because that would be funny. And then I could pair it with one of Sprigatito smoking a joint. That would be good. That would be a good pair sticker. What do you guys think? I'm actually curious to see King's art style of Litten. Well, I've drawn Litten once before. But it was a long time ago. So I'm hoping I can do it justice. I kind of, instead of doing this... I want to do this pretty close to the Pokemon style, but I also want to add my own kind of spin to it, so I'm going to make these a little bit more hair-like, like how I draw hair. That's cute. And we'll do the circular head, of course. Litten has these cute little whisker thingies that are not lightning bolts. That's the cursed version. They're kind of like, I think I made this one a little strange. Because they kind of go in and then come out. I don't like how this one looks. So we're gonna do this cool art hack. Guys, this is a cool, never-before-seen art hack called copy, paste, and flip. I do that with eyes, too. It's just how it goes. I'm gonna actually move this in a little bit more so it looks like it's turned a little. Because we're gonna make Litten kind of looking in this direction. So like that. Baller technique. It's my favorite. It's my favorite artist hack. I love this song, sorry. You know what's funny? A friend of mine long time ago drew a Kirby character smoking a big hat joint. That's actually great. What Kirby character was it? Out of curiosity. Or was it just Kirby? If you do it, add sunglasses and I will pull a fry. Shut up and take my money. Yes, of course. They have to have sunglasses. But, like, they have to be not fully on the face so you could see, like, the red tint in the eyes. Also, yes, Facade. Me and Facade have a ritual where we go to Macca's on Friday after school. And I'm excited for it. A character from the last mainline game. Not 100% sure all those characters, because I haven't played a Kirby game in a hot minute. My favorite Kirby character is Prince Fluff. I think I've mentioned that before. Prince Fluff from Kirby's Epic Yarn is my favorite Kirby character. And he was also the inspiration for the color palette, the eyebrows, and the crown of my old VTuber model. A lot of people thought that it was inspired by, like, Princess Peach. But the crowns are very different from Princess Peach's crown. So I got that comparison a lot. But real ones know my old VTuber model was inspired by Prince Fluff. Because Prince Fluff is so gender, guys. That's who I want to be. Every day I wake up and I think about who I want to be. And it's Prince Fluff. You guys know that meme? I look in the mirror and I visualize the man I want to be, and it's Prince Fluff. Okay. This hair's a bit big, so I'm gonna make it a little smaller. Yeah, always ignore me. Old VTuber lore, that's very cool. Oh, well, thank you. That was like, Prince Fluff was kind of like one of the main inspirations. The other main inspiration was just the fact that that's kind of how I looked in real life. My old VTuber was not super complicated. You know what I mean? I could pull it up, actually. I don't know, some of you have seen my old VTuber, of course, because you've been here for a while, but Julian and Facade, you guys are like kind of new. So I don't think you have seen my old VTuber. I can just pull it up in VTube Studio if you want. If you want to see the silly goober. It's really weird, like, not using my old model sometimes. Because I'm so used to my new one. But I kind of have, like, this somber sadness when it comes to my old model, you know what I mean? Because I miss him. He was a silly guy. Not that I'm not, like, a silly guy now, but you guys know what I mean. Okay, how do I want Litten to be sitting? There's so many options for cats. Oh, I think this is a good, kind of like a cute little pose. Okay. So it's gonna be sitting. Facade, I think you might have seen my old model, actually. Perhaps. Not in action, not on a live stream. Julian has not seen it. He is asking for the old model. I should bust out my PNG tuber, guys. No. That's a whole other program. Okay, hold on. Let me see. I think I could just change my model. I think it's still in here. Oh my god! Guys, blast from the past. I don't remember my old I do remember my old toggles. Hello, guys. Should I stream the rest of this stream with my old model as a throwback? No. Yo, it's super weird using my old model, guys. I'm gonna be so real. It doesn't mesh with the background at all. Guys, just don't mesh with the background. What a freaking throwback, though. How are we feeling seeing Old King back? Is it strange? I'm breaking the immersion, guys. I'm sorry, I'm breaking the immersion. It still feels like me, though. Actually, that makes me feel happy. I like that, Bacon. That makes me feel happy. It feels a little strange. I'm not gonna lie. I think it's just because all my aesthetics and stuff like that have obviously been shifted over to my demon arc, I guess. So it's a bit strange, but yeah, he still exists. He's saying hi. He's saying what's up. He's saying what's up. And then I did have the other one, which I don't even have it in here. Ah, my Team Skull one is not on here. The Team Skull alt does not exist on my new computer. Which is whatever. I have to reset. Oh my god, I'm huge. I have to resize this now, chat. Hold on. It might be a moment. Okay, that should be fine. Yeah, thank you guys for saying it still feels like me. I don't know why, but that makes me feel happy. Is that kind of strange? I don't know. Maybe it's strange, it makes me feel happy, but it does. What you say? My favorite mistake. The Mimikyu hat is so neat. Oh, well, thank you. So, fun fact, I have that hat in real life. That is a hat I have IRL. It's a very fun hat. Back to Chibi sitting ass Litten. Yes. I love Chibi Litten. It's turning out nice, I think. It's not extremely detailed. I don't think these are going to take me very long to do, because they're not going to be extremely detailed. Actually, you know what we're going to do, guys? We're going to do the strat. This is called the Pokeking strat, where you just copy paste, copy paste and flip horizontally. The only drawing hack you'll ever need. We have to draw Litten's tail, of course. Also, I am gonna actually tilt the head a little bit, because I think that will be cute. Oh, I didn't realize it was this. I didn't realize it made a different layer. That's just me being silly. Yeah, let's tilt it this way. Because we do want to make sure that Litten is still kind of looking this way. The magical copy paste, yes. The strat, yes, the strat. We love the strat. Okay. Litten's tail is kind of interesting. Do I want to do it on this side? Not really, actually. Also, there's a little bit of a tangent here. So I'm gonna try to not... Like, a tangent, if for those who don't know, is when two lines are kind of crossing over each other. This one's not that bad once I erased it. But when I do the line art, I'm definitely gonna try to make this kind of taper in a little bit more, so that you can see an overlap between these two. Because it looks kind of strange. And then we'll do the tail. And it's kind of like a little explosion. And I'm going to see what it looks like on the other side. We're going to do the strat again. I don't know how I feel about that, actually. No, it moves too much in with the whisker, I think. So I'll put it on that side. I think it balances the piece nicely anyways. Bones, you're gonna peace out and get some sleep. Alright, well, have a nice night. I know that you were telling me that you were tired today, so I hope you get some good rest and sleep well. I will message you later, of course. You was a friend, now I sleep in your bed. Okay, we're gonna divide Litten's face kind of like this. Because, of course, he has his eyes. But they're kind of like near the bottom of the face. And I have it on an angle because we're gonna kind of do it like that. For the eyes, I think I'm gonna do pretty much on model eyes That, like, I could change them to make them a little bit more chibi-esque, but I don't think I'm gonna do that. Pokemon characters have very, like, specific eye shapes and stuff. I am, of course, gonna do highlights, though, and my highlights are always hearts, so that will stay. Litten looks, like, upset in a lot of these official arts. I don't want to make upsetty Litten. It's so cute! Stop. It's so cute. I love Litten. Chibi Incineroar when? No. That would look weird. That would look very weird, guys. Litten looks like he's giving some side eye. That's cute. Okay, and then obviously we have this thing. I don't even know what this is. This, like, detail on the head. It's like that, and then this one's... This is what I was talking about with the Galarian Litten thing. It just looked like it had a giant forehead because it was missing this bit, and it was very strange looking. This looks so cute. How many? It has 2 stripes. 2 red stripes. Wee. I should have drew Litten going, wee. Ooh, ee, ah, Litten. Wait. This isn't actually a thing, I'm just kind of being ridiculous. Wait. Hold on, chat, I'm cooking. Hold on, chat, I'm cooking. Oh no. Ooh ee ah. Ooh ee ah, Litten. And it turns into this really bad 3D model of Litten. That looks like this. And it spins. Guys, this is ooh ee ah Litten. I wish I knew how to 3D model. Like, properly. I kind of do, but I don't at the same time. I wish I could make this in real time, guys. Ooh, ee, ah, Litten. Okay, anyway. Enough about whatever this was. I'll save this on this document, and the only people who will know it's here will be us, okay? It's on a layer, guys. Don't worry, guys. It's still on a layer here. I'm gonna hide it. And you guys will know it's here, but nobody else will. Ooh, yeah. Okay, let's go back. I keep getting distracted. Me, this isn't gonna take very long. Also be ooh, ah. And wee. Guys, I'm so happy that cat memes are back. Because they were gone for a little bit, and I was a little sad about it. But I'm glad they're back now. I love cat memes. All those stupid videos. Like, you had Ooh-ee-ah, of course. But then you had things like, whatchamacallit? Like the two cats where they were talking. It's like... Just such good cat memes, guys. No, God. Somebody has to know what I'm talking about, right? Whoa, what just happened? The screen, the Procreate screen, went a little wonky for some reason. Maybe I'm seeing things. I'm just making Litton's head a little more circular. And then I'm gonna make it a little bigger. I really have to get into this. Hold on. My whole face is it. I love the dub over vids with cats. Those are good too. Those are funny. Okay, Litton is pretty much done, guys. That was pretty fast. Obviously, I'm gonna line it and color it and stuff, but I think we're gonna do the sketches first and then line everything after. I think that's probably a good idea. So, what is our next one? Jirachi. Let's do Jirachi. I've never drawn Jirachi before, so please be nice to me, chat. Jirachi's adorable, though. What is it, Bacon? So Jirachi's your favorite mythical Pokemon. What is the thing on its stomach? Is it an eyeball? Jirachi has like a line on his stomach. Is it an eye? Because I don't know. I don't know much about Jirachi. Except that he looks like a little guy. It's an eye. Okay. I've never seen him open it before. It's kind of strange. I'm not going to draw it open in this picture, I don't think. But it is kind of strange. It's interesting, though. It makes him who he is, I suppose. He has, like, these little... I don't even know what you would call this. Little part of his hat. If you watch the movie about him, it makes more sense. Yeah, I think I might have watched the Jirachi movie, like, once or twice when I was younger. But I don't remember much about it at all. So... Because Rise of Darkrai was kind of like my main movie that I used to watch a lot growing up. So the Jirachi one I didn't watch very often. And I never owned it. The Pokemon movies I owned growing up was the Darkrai one. I did own Rise of Darkrai. I owned Giratina and the Sky Warrior as well, which was the Giratina and Shaman movie. I had Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. And I had Pokemon Rangers and the Temple of the Sea, which was the Manaphy one. And those, I had those on DVD, so I watched those a lot. And some of the other ones I didn't watch necessarily as much because I didn't have them on DVD. I try to mail myself to your place, but you send the mail right back. I feel like this is too big, but it's not. He does have a really big hat. Yeah, he's got like a big hat, guys. He's a little cute baby that grants wishes, yes. Is chat cool with me spoiling the plot more or less for the Jirachi movie? Guys, are you okay with spoiling the Jirachi movie that came out years ago? I'm fine with it. I don't remember it, but I'm sure if you jog my memory, I probably will. Also, Delito, you're gonna hop off and catch some Z's. You sent me a picture of Litten with sunglasses. Thank you. Thank you for that. Have a good night, Delito. Thank you for coming and hanging out. I appreciate it. I think I'm gonna draw these kind of to the side because I want him to kind of be leaning. Back there, you're alive. Do I need to cry, cry, cry to get your attention tonight? Guys, we still have to figure out when karaoke stream is happening. I really don't know. I'm legitimately so busy, like, for the rest of school. And my semester's not over until April. So I'm going to be busy for some time, but I do want to do the karaoke stream at some point. Do I like that? Okay, sorry, this song is so good. I don't know if I like that. I'm not a huge fan of that, actually, the placement of those. I'm gonna draw the rest of the pose, and then I'll come back to that. Dude has, like, really small hands. Why are his hands so small? None of these he's really, like... Because I kind of wanted to put one of his hands in front of him. Oh, I guess. Okay, I'll do that. He has, like... I don't even know how to explain the arms of Jirachi. It looks like sleeves, but obviously they're not sleeves. I don't want him to look too much like a person, you know what I mean? I might not even give him that, like, shoulder, because it looks too person-like. This was a Gen 3 era movie because May and her little brother Max were a part of the main cast. True. I'm pretty sure May was also in the Manaphy movie, the Pokemon Ranger and the Temple of the Sea. And I also think May was in Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, which were technically Gen 4 movies, but they usually do that where they'll have, like, a movie in Gen 3, for example, but it has a Gen 4 Pokemon, because they did the same thing with, Hoopa, I believe, because Dawn is in the Hoopa movie, which is unfortunate because that was a shitty movie. But that's what they did. I remember, so this store, I forget what store it was, but it was like a record store / collectible store that had a lot of, like, movies and stuff like that. And I remember they had this box set that was all of the Gen 4 Pokemon movies. So it had Lucario and the Mystery of Mew. It had Giratina and the Sky Warrior, Rise of Darkrai, Arceus and the Jewel of Life. And it had the Hoopa movie in it because it was considered like a Gen 4 movie. And the problem is, because I was like, oh, that's kind of cool. Like, you know, they have all these movies in here. However, I already had Pokemon Rangers, like the Manaphy movie. I had the Lucario one, and Rise of Darkrai, and Giratina and the Sky Warrior. So, like, Arceus and the Jewel of Life is kind of a shitty Pokemon movie. I didn't like it. It was very strange, and I feel like the Arceus movie should have been more good because it's Arceus, but it really wasn't, and it was extremely forgettable, and I just didn't care for it. Which, like, I don't know, it wasn't the worst Pokemon movie, because the worst Pokemon movie was also included in that set, and it was the frickin' stupid Hoopa movie. That movie is so bad. I don't even remember what it's like. I don't remember the plot of it because it was so incohesive and it was trash. Like, the Hoopa movie is so bad. Maybe Dawn wasn't in the Hoopa movie. I feel like, no, Dawn wasn't in the Hoopa movie. Why did I think she was? The Hoopa movie must have just been a X and Y era movie then. I can't remember. That movie was such hot garbage. I remember watching it, but I don't remember a single fucking thing about that movie. It's so stupid. The Hoopa movie's bad, guys. Do not watch the Hoopa movie. I don't even remember what it's called. It was, so I remember it was X and Y, but they always do a thing where like, Pokemon characters from a previous gen show up in a movie with, because that's what they did with, Lucario and the Mystery of Mew, because that was technically a Ruby Sapphire movie, but it had Lucario in it. And the same thing with the Pokemon Rangers and the Temple of the Sea. That had Manaphy in it, and Manaphy was a Gen 4 Pokemon, but it had May and stuff in it. I have to... Hoopa Pokemon movie. I don't remember what it's called. But I feel like Dawn was not in this movie. Dawn was in a movie with Zorua. And was that the Hoopa movie? Clash of Ages, that's what it was called. Hoopa and the Clash of Ages. I actually don't think... No, Dawn was not in this one, so... Was Arceus and the Jewel of Life, did that have Zorua in it? Okay, but outside of that, do not watch the Hoopa and the Clash of Ages movie, because it's hot ass. But, what? Okay, now I have to figure this out. List of Pokemon movies. Because I know Dawn is in one with Zorua. Jirachi the Wishmaker. Okay, yeah, that has May in it. The Deoxys one has May. So Lucario and the Mystery of Mew has May in it, but it is... Like, Lucario is a Gen 4 Pokemon, and then Temple of the Sea also has May in it, but that's a Gen 4. So then Rise of Darkrai came out, obviously. Arceus and the Jewel... Okay, so the one that I was thinking of that has a Gen 5 Pokemon, but has Dawn in it, is Zoroark, Master of Illusions, which came out in 2010. And that's the one I'm thinking of. So that has Zoroark and Zorua in it, but it has the characters from the Gen 4 anime series, so they always kind of do this, like, overlap, similar to what they did with the Temple of the Sea and the Mystery of Mew. Was Dawn in the Victini movie? No. No, because that has the... Right, that has the Traveling Companions from Black and White in it. There was 2 Victini movies. And a Kyurem one. Yes, I remember that. I remember the Genesect one. But no, Hoopa and the Clash of Ages is so bad, guys. It's so bad. Anyways. Yeah, Zoroark is from Black and White. Yeah, so they always kind of do an overlapping movie with like a mythical Pokemon or like some type of popular Pokemon or something like that. I don't really know, but it's quite strange. Iris and green hair guy. Yeah, I don't remember his name. Hoops movie sounds like a cold-induced fever dream, so fake sound. Yeah, it's not good. It's probably the worst one. Like, there's a lot of mediocre Pokemon movies, but the Hoopa one is actually, like, a waste of time. Yeah, I'm on the wiki page, and it says the movie grossed... I don't know how much yen that is, but it's one of the lowest grossing Pokemon movies, performing slightly better than Pokemon Heroes, which apparently is the lowest grossing Pokemon movie. But yeah, it didn't make a lot of money. It kind of sucked. So, yeah, it is what it is. Serena's in this movie. It wasn't Dawn. I don't know why I thought it was Dawn. Dawn was in the Zoroark one, which for some reason I was getting confused with the Hoopa movie, which is unfortunate because it was so much better. But anyways. Bacon, I saw that you were talking about the movie. Let me review your chats. Hold on a second. Okay. They had a whole plot of Team Magma hiring this bumbling asshat of a stage magician to recreate Gordon and the boy. He gassed himself up way too often. Also, Absol was there because disaster warning, but they gear him more as an evil Pokemon because he's attacking the main cast so much. That's weird. Why would they use Absol like that? That's freaking strange. That's really strange. I don't remember Absol in that movie at all. Maybe I have to do a rewatch of the Jirachi movie. Ugh. Bacon, maybe that will be our next movie night. Forget Camp Rock 2. We gotta watch Jirachi and the Wishmaker. I had a DVD of Pokemon Heroes. I don't remember Pokemon Heroes very well. Pokemon, the first movie, I remember a lot. Pokemon 2000, I also remember a lot. But the ones from, like, then to Lucario and the Mystery of Mew are kind of a blur to me because I remember watching them, but I don't remember a lot of them because I would have watched them when I was, like... Sorry, I would have watched them when I was like, I don't freaking know, 9 or 10. So it's been a hot minute since I've watched those ones. Rise of Darkrai is the only one that I actively come back to. And Giratina and the Sky Warrior was another one I really liked, even though it's really shitty. It's also not very... Giratina and the Sky Warrior is not very good. And it will also make you hate Shaman, which is strange, considering I really like Shaman now, but that movie low-key ruined Shaman for me. So that's another one that's really silly. I want to do a full review of that movie at some point, because it's very weird. The villain in that movie is so stupid. But I did a review of Rise of Darkrai a long time ago. Like, it's kind of an old video on my channel. It's probably from the first year when I started YouTube. It's still really funny because I recognize that Rise of Darkrai is not a great movie. But I enjoyed Rise of Darkrai a lot. But, I don't know what the point is I was trying to make here. I want to do a review of Giratina and the Sky Warrior, I think is the point of that, but... Giratina and the Sky Warrior is kind of stupid. Rise of Darkrai is not a great Pokemon movie either. Like, it's... it's just kind of fine. A lot of people, I don't think, liked it very much. But I loved that movie. I still love that movie. It's still, to this day, my favorite Pokemon movie. And I know that that's, like, silly. because it's really not that great, but I like it. It's very nostalgic for me. Yeah, I don't know. Rise of Dark Horse is a very nostalgic movie for me, and it makes me happy. I think, like, I don't have Giratina and the Sky Warrior on DVD anymore. I don't think I do. I used to, but I don't think I have it anymore. Rise of Darkrai I do still have, though. Because that's a fire film. I also have the first 2 seasons of the Diamond and Pearl anime, like, on box sets, like, on DVD. I don't know why I have that, but I do. I guess in lore fairness, Absol has that bad reputation with its disaster. I know, but it's still, I don't know, it's random. It's such a random thing to have in the movie. It was weird. Pretty sure a Pokemon kissed Ash. Oh, that's the Latios one! Pokemon Heroes is the one with the Latios, where they turned into a human and they did kiss Ash in that movie. I know exactly what you're talking about. Freaking ridiculous. Also, hello Otter. Welcome to the stream. I hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. Are you excited for the new Pokemon anime? The one with the Dragonite? Wow, I don't know if I'm familiar with that one. I've honestly, I haven't been as up to date with the Pokemon anime and anime series since Horizons was announced and kind of came out. I don't want to say like, oh, Ash is gone, so I'm going to stop watching it now, because that's not really who I am, but I kind of lost a little bit of interest in it. I really did try to keep up to date with Horizons, but has such a different vibe. So it's not necessarily something that I've been watching, so I haven't really been keeping up with it. The only, like, Pokemon video content I guess I've been keeping an eye on is Pokemon Concierge, because that's actually very good. So Pokemon Concierge is fun, and I've been watching that, but outside of that, I haven't really been up to date with a lot of stuff. What? Sonic OG situation. And everyone should... Oh, yes. Oh, Sonic 06. I don't know. The font makes it look like OG. Let's not talk about Sonic 06, guys. Let's not sully the stream with Sonic 06, guys. Oh, God. One of these days, I feel like I'm gonna have to play that game on stream. Like, for some type of punishment or something. Or, like, I get 1,000 subscribers and I play Sonic 06. What do you guys think? Sonic 06 stream at 1,000 subscribers? That's far away. Let's be completely honest. I am closer to 1,000 subscribers than, like, no subscribers. Honestly. So it's not that far away, but, It's kind of far away. I think that's fair, though. Sonic 06 stream at 1,000 followers might be okay with me. Don't wish upon your worst enemy I know. I've never completed Sonic 06, but I know I've played a little bit of it. I've watched a lot of videos. Nathaniel Bandy did a video on it, and so did Angry Video Game Nerd. Angry Video Game Nerd did 2 videos on it, actually. So I've seen it, I know what it is, I've played a little bit of it. I have not fully experienced Sonic 06 as it is intended to be experienced, though, so I'm not sure. Dragonite and the Postman or something? Oh, you know what? I might have seen that while, like, doom scrolling before. I kind of know what you're talking about. It has really nice animation. I think I do know what you're talking about. I mean, I'll probably give it a watch, especially if it's not tied to Horizons. And again, I'm not saying I hate Horizons, because I don't. But it's just not for me, I don't think. I really wanted to like Horizons too, but I just, I couldn't get into it. And maybe it's just because I'm getting old and Horizons is for, like, kids, obviously. So it could just be a me issue. But no, Horizons is just not something that I watched. But if it's different than Horizons, I probably would be interested in it. His tiny tassels plus his small scarf shape. Yeah, he's cute. Jirachi is very cute. These, like, appendages, I don't know what to call these. They're kind of like appendages, but they're not. They're a bit strange to draw, if I'm being honest, but I think I'm doing okay. His head's a little too small for the chibi aspect of this, so I'm going to make it a slightly bigger. And then I'll do the face details, of course. There he is. I think his butt. Maybe I need to make his body smaller. Because he has to have, like, Litten has a pretty big head. So I need Jirachi to have... Yeah, that's probably good. Chibis, a lot of the times their body is about the same size as their head. So that's kind of what I'm going for. Yeah, there we go. That works. Little fella Jirachi. He's so cute. I'm doing great with him. Oh, well, thank you. I feel, like I've been approved. Do you know what I mean? Because you like Jirachi a lot, so I'm glad that I'm able to do him some justice. I don't know what this line is. I don't remember drawing that line. Fire. Fire lines I don't remember drawing. He has these really cute circular eyes. I am going to make them bigger for this. Oh yes, of course. He has to have heart highlights, though. I don't know if I'm actually going to do the heart highlights on Jirachi. Because he has, like, circle highlights in his eyes already. And it kind of goes with his design. I don't want to mess with it. I might do a little heart, like, in here or something. Because I always do some type of heart thing inside of eyes. I just super love Jirachi due to that one movie I watched a ton on my grandma's VHS player. I love that, though, Bacon. But that's also, like, I really like Darkrai because of how many times I watched Rise of Darkrai when I was growing up. Like, everybody kind of has a Pokemon that they've kind of stuck with for some type of nostalgia purposes, I guess. Which, speaking of which, actually, this kind of goes to a project that I'm working on. So, I am working on editing a video. I made him frown. But I am working on editing a video, and I wanted to have it out when I was on reading week, but it didn't end up happening, and it was just... I'm having a lot of issues with some of the footage, and I don't know why, so I've had to re-record a lot of stuff, and I don't have a lot of time to record YouTube videos much with school anymore. So it's already kind of tricky for me to have time for that, so when stuff doesn't save, like, I don't know what was happening, but stuff wasn't saving properly. So I was losing a lot of footage, and I had to re-record it in kind of bursts, and it's a kind of a bit of a longer video, but I'll tell you guys what it is. So I'm actually editing, because I finally do have all the footage properly. Knock on wood, I don't want the footage to be missing or corrupted or something like that, but I am currently working on a video of ranking every Gen 4 Pokemon, and the reason I'm starting with Gen 4 is because that's the gen that I kind of, I don't want to say grew up with. I was a little bit late to the Pokemon game when I was growing up. So I got into it when I was probably like 10 or 11, maybe 9. I'm not really 100% sure. Actually, no, you know what? I might have been 9 because that's when Diamond and Pearl kind of came out, was around that time. So I was a little bit late to the game, but Diamond and Pearl was my first Pokemon game that I ever played. So I'm doing a ranking of every Gen 4 Pokemon, and there's a lot of Pokemon on that list that are ranked high simply because of, like, nostalgia and stuff like that. So I 100% get what you're saying with the... Oh, actually, I kind of like him squished a little bit. Yeah, that's kind of fire. But there's a lot of Pokemon on that list that I like specifically because of some type of arbitrary kind of nostalgia. So, you know, when that video comes out, a lot of you is probably going to be like, why did you rank this Pokemon so high? Like, Darkrai is very high on the list, despite him not necessarily being, like, the best Pokemon, in my opinion. But I just have such a connection to that Pokemon now because of growing up kind of with those movies, and those being probably some of the first taste of, like, proper anime, I guess. I'm not sure. But... like, I used to watch anime when I was younger. I used to be an avid card captors watcher. But Pokemon was the first anime I think I, like, cohesively watched. And it wasn't just, like, Magical Girl make my freaking 5-year-old brain go brr or something like that. So I feel like a connection to the Diamond and Pearl anime, but also the movies, because it was kind of my first proper introduction to anime as a genre and as a whole. And I also think that that plays a part in why I liked the Pokemon with those, or in those movies, I suppose. So anyways, that was a very long-winded thing. I'm not sure what that was supposed to be. They make Jirachi act like a silly baby who loves candy and chocolate in the movie, and after he uses his wish power, he gets all eepy and swaddles himself with his scarves like a burrito baby. That's so cute. I love that. Facade, you gotta go to bed. Alright. Well, have a good sleep. I will see you IRL tomorrow, so... I will see you then. I'll probably be tired in class, and you'll probably laugh at me because you'll know that I was up streaming all night. Not the song called Shane Dawson. I honestly think Mickey Darling probably named it that ironically. I'm gonna be real. I don't think they named it that, like, to show homage or, like... give him praise. I'm 100% sure that they named it that ironically. I could not see Mickey Darling naming a song Shane Dawson unironically. Good old Dickie Marling. Yes, exactly. I remember when I went to one of their concerts, their sign, like, fell, and it just said McDarrell. So sometimes I refer to them as McDarrell as well. The picture was him wearing a mask with a bloody knife. Yeah, it was like a paper cutout of Shane Dawson's face. And there's two members of Mickey Darling. I don't know if it was Sky or Austin, but it was one of them. And I can 100% assure you that it was a joke song. But yes, Bacon, we're gonna watch the Wishmaker movie 100%. We have to now. I need to know more of Jirachi's lore. It looks like we're drawing my boy next. I don't necessarily need to look at a reference picture of Mimikyu. I know what Mimikyu looks like very well. But I'll pull it up for funsies. You guys can't see the referenced images I'm looking at, but, you know. I've drawn Mimikyu so much. It's unreal. I drew my own Mimikyu tattoo, guys. So you could say that I've drawn Mimikyu once before in my time. I'm excited to give him more of a circular head, because Mimikyu naturally kind of has a head like this. Like, that's usually how Mimikyu's head looks. But we're going to give him more of a circular head. This isn't even necessarily his head. His head is his stomach. So let's do 2 circles for him. Now, actually, they should be a little closer, because he has a little bunch of his cloth here. He usually tilts his head, or his fake head, so we'll move it over here a little. Now we're gonna make him a little chunky. He's gonna be a little chunky, guys. We'll definitely have to make his head bigger. There he is. I love Mimikyu so much. Mimikyu is a bean. I love ghost types so much. Yeah, I love Mimikyu so much. Draw him enough to reach comfort character status. Oh, 100%. Hello, welcome to McDarl. Can I take your order? Literally. It was funny though, because they came out to put their sign up and they spent a very long time taping it to the wall, and then they left for about 5 seconds and it fell and it just said McDarl because only half of the sign remained. It was really funny. And then they came back and they were like, guys, this sign keeps falling. They were so real for that. I think this Mimikyu one will probably be the best one because I'm biased and I also am very comfortable drawing Mimikyu. The Mimikyu, I don't think you guys can see the Mimikyu plushie in the room in my background. I'll put this down for a second. So the Mimikyu plushie back there, and the Piplup one, and also the Sylveon one behind me. I drew all of those, but like from memory. I didn't look up references for those. The Oshawott picture, we actually drew on stream a while ago. I don't remember when we drew that Oshawott picture, but God, is it funny. We love Sad Clown Oshawott. Oh, this is actually what I wanted to do. That's why I had that tool selected. Bring that in a little bit. Guys, I love Mimikyu so much. Background Mimikyu is such perspective warp. Yeah, I don't know. I did like such a weird... I tried to make him in perspective, but it was really hard. This whole background... So, fun fact, but this entire background you're seeing was actually a screenshot of a room I made in Minecraft. And then I drew on top of it to try to get the perspective correctly. Like, I built stuff in Minecraft, and then I just drew the room on top of it. Which is really funny. But the perspective was off. So the perspective in this actual drawing is off, especially with stuff that's on shelves and stuff. The Sylveon is not too bad because it's closer to, I guess, the foreground. But the Mimikyu looks kind of wonky. I could probably do a lot better now. I've been working on my perspective, but, you know, I don't want to redo it. Sylveon Supremacy, best evolution. Sad Clown Oshawott is so funny. Sad Clown Oshawott is a G. He's very important to the lore of my channel. Julian, I don't think you're aware of the lore of Sad Clown Oshawott. So I have a video series where my mom, Pokemon, we love her. We stan Pokemon, our queen. But I have videos where she tries to guess the names of Pokemon. And they always just turn into her roasting the Pokemon. And she kept saying Oshawott looked like a sad clown, and she came up with a whole story for him, and she came up with a song for him. So now he's like a channel mascot. Oh, God. Yeah, Pokemon, we will make your children laugh without a frown. That's exactly what she said. I love that you have that, like, quoted. She said the whole song was like, I'm Oshawott, the sad clown. The circus is in town. We will make your children laugh without a frown. I don't know why she came up with a whole song for him. But she sure did. And I remember, oh God, I can't remember exactly what I was showing her, but I was showing her something. And the sad clown Oshawott thing came up, and she was like, oh, I remember him. He's the sad clown. I'm like, yes, Mom, you're so right. It's a core memory. Give that woman an award. My mom should win an award. She is actually the best mom. Award for best Pokemon goes to my mother. You know how there's like VTuber awards? Can there be like VTuber guest awards? I think Pokemon should win that if there was such a thing. Mimikyu always has this one bent ear. Actually, guys, I have been trying to convince Poke Dad to do a video with me, but he's very shy. Like, he pretends not to be. But he's very shy. But Poke Dad and me, we do this fun thing where we watch movies and we just, like, shit on them. Like, every time we watch movies just casually. So I've been trying to convince him to, you know, hop on a video with me where we watch, like, a Pokemon movie or something like that, and then we critique it, or just, like, rip on it the entire time. But he's so shy, guys. He's, like, too cool for YouTube or something. I don't know. Even though he's on shorts, like, all the time. He literally, so he sees my YouTube shorts. He subscribes to my channel, actually. But he, like, doesn't ever comment. And he's told me before, he's like, I'm embarrassed. I don't want to comment because, like, it's embarrassing. Like, what if somebody talks to me? They're like, oh my God. But I've been trying to convince him to be in a video with me. And I hope I can convince him to be in a video with me. Because Poke Dad has never been in a video. I don't know if he's here right now. He might be. But I think he's sleeping. But he has a job where he works nights sometimes. And sometimes he will come into my late night streams if he's on a break. And he'll just, like, lurk. But he's like, no, I'm not talking to your chat. Oh, God. It's funny, but then I always get a text message. He's like, what are you talking about? What are you drawing on stream right now? And I'm like, oh, I'm just, you know, we're having a conversation about milk. I want everybody to know that when you guys bring up frickin' Milkchan, Poke Dad might be in the chat, and he might be giving everybody disapproving dad looks. Oh, God. Anyways, Mimikyu looks really cute right now, guys. I'm gonna maybe make this a little bigger. I've also been meaning to ask what's with the giant huggable hand-me-down Piplup plush. I don't know. I just thought it was cool. I like the Piplup with the button eyes kind of style. Is it Coraline inspired? Perhaps. But I don't know, I think it's cool. So, there was a life-size Piplup, or like the giant Piplup plushie, from the Pokemon Center, but it was like $300, and I never bought it because it's so expensive, and it's just not something I can afford, but I wanted it so bad. So I kind of gave my VTuber a version of it, but not the official version of it. So it's very much more like a almost like a handmade version of something that I couldn't afford in real life. It's I guess the meaning behind that Piplup plushie that my VTuber has been depicted with multiple times. In real life now, I have a pretty big Piplup Squishmallow, but I still don't have the giant Piplup, sadly. But it's okay. I have like 4 Mimikyu plushies, though. Do I have 4? Maybe I have 3. Why do I think I have 4? No, I have 3. I have... The Target had a 24-inch Mimikyu plush, and I have that one. He's a big guy. And then I have the Build-A-Bear Mimikyu plush, and I have like a little Mimikyu plush. I want more Mimikyu plushies because I feel like I don't have enough. I only have 3. But you know. They're hard to come by sometimes. I do have both Mimikyu pop figures though. I have the big one and I have the regular one. And I have a lot of other Mimikyu figures. And I have a Mimikyu hat. You might say I like Mimikyu. I have a Mimikyu tattoo too. You could make the case that I like Mimikyu a little bit. Oh god. But I want more Mimikyu plushies. I'm actually going to Toronto Comic-Con this Saturday. And I'm gonna look out for some more Pokemon plushies. Because if I find a Mimikyu plush there, a lot of the booths at the conventions that I go to have a lot of Mimikyu plushies. They're usually always sold out by the time I get there. So I'm hoping I find one either at Comic-Con, or I'm also going to Anime North this year as well, which is in May. So I have 2 chances. And I'm going to Fan Expo. I'm going to all 3 conventions. All 3 main Toronto conventions I'm going to this year. So I'm hoping I find some type of Mimikyu plushie or merch at one of them. I'm actually cosplaying as Mimikyu for Toronto Comic-Con, believe it or not. Because I have a Mimikyu cosplay. So I am cosplaying as Mimikyu as well for that. So I feel like I need a Mimikyu plushie if I go. To complement my cosplay, of course, guys. We're gonna get judged by PokeDad. We can't bring up milk anymore. No, exactly. Hassan, when I was here, wanted a giant Sprigatito plushie. Yes, they were telling me about that. We couldn't get, unfortunately, but maybe in the future. Yeah, because Target has giant Pokemon plushies for some reason. And we don't have Targets in Canada. So I have a cousin who lives in Ohio. And every time I go to visit him, I always go to Target. And that's actually where I got the big Mimikyu plushie. Because it was a Target exclusive thing. And I got it there. But yeah. I wish we had Targets here. We used to have Targets here, but we don't anymore. They bought out this store called Zellers, and then they decided to just leave. So now all the stores that used to be Zellers, because they turned into Target, they then... Like, when Target left, they're kind of all abandoned. Most of them are still abandoned, which is kind of strange, to be honest with you. A lot of them did change to different stores, but I remember them being abandoned for a pretty long time because Target was just like, okay, bye guys, and they left. I'm not even sure why. Blessed incur the waste... Though the wrath, the disappointment, judgment of VTubers' fathers. It's so funny though, because my dad, I feel like when I tell him like, oh, I've reached like this many subscribers, or my video got this many views, like he is genuinely proud of me and he does support my content. Like I tell you, he does like my videos, he does watch them, but I just think it's kind of funny because I don't think he like, he knows that I'm a VTuber. I think he understands it to a certain extent, but I don't think he understands it fully. And I think it's kind of funny because it's just kind of like a, yeah, like, I'm supporting you. Why are you making a video about smashing or passing all 10,000 or 1085 Pokemon? I don't know, but like, he's supporting me. You know what I mean? So it's kind of, I don't know. He's kind of funny. My chair is still so squeaky, guys. I can't. Also, hello, CB. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a wonderful Thursday. I need to get enough money to get the rest of the Murder Drones plushies. Plushies are so expensive, guys. CBU just started existing. What? CB spawned in, guys. I have a theory that CB secretly, like, lurks in the stream for a while, and then just chimes in when he sees, like, a topic he wants to talk about. I feel like that's, I don't know, maybe I'm wrong, but that's my headcanon for CB. Like, that he's here for, like, quite a bit, but then he chimes in when a topic comes up that he's, like, interested in. Because he never says hello. He always just kind of integrates himself into the conversations. It's kind of funny. It's great, though. It's great branding. Also, yes, Bacon, I know about the life-size Gardevoir. Let's not talk about it. You kind of... Okay, so CB, I was right. You kind of do. I notice it and I appreciate it. Can we bring up cheese or other dairy products? I don't know. Do you want to be fired? No. I think it's so funny because nobody's talked about milk really in this stream. So is that really all I had to do? I just had to put a pinned comment that said, if you talk about milk, you're fired. What are you guys getting fired from? Like, what are you guys getting fired from? I'm gonna start doing that now. Like, do not mention Druddigon or you're getting fired. What are we getting fired from? I don't know. But we're certainly getting fired. So Mimikyu looks really cute. I almost forgot his little tail. Because he do be having this little, like, tail thing. It's not even really a tail. It's like a piece of wood. But it's cute. It's a cute piece of wood. Yeah, Argument got fired. Argument, you were already fired before. Now you're fired twice. I should, like, you know, you guys ever watch Queso stream? This is probably, like, the third art stream I've talked about Queso, which is, like, random. But every time, like, something happens, he's like, okay, ban this guy. He's like, ban everybody who said this. I'm gonna start doing that. Ban everybody who said milk. My mod went to bed. So I don't know who's doing the banning. Okay, we've run into an issue where Mimikyu's ear is ginormous, but it's fine. I think it might actually be a little too big. Is it wrong that my mom's first Pokemon TCG deck was a Druddigon pre-built deck instead of the Garchomp deck? Maybe. I don't know. I don't like Druddigon. So, like, I'm always impartial against Druddigon because I don't like him. But, you know... That's a bannable offense, is mentioning Druddigon. No. Druddigon is... I was about to say Druddigon is fine. No, I really dislike Druddigon. But... mentioning Probopass is a bannable offense here. I'm gonna put that in my rules. I'm gonna add that to my, like, terms of service, my stream rules. Do not mention Probopass, you will be banned. We do not speak about Probopass at all. Okay, who's next? Eevee is next. Eevee should be fun. I like Eevee. Eevee will be fun to chibify too. Your mother is spared because we hold no malice towards our parents in this sort of case. Yes, no, that's correct. Is Nosepass okay? Yeah, Nosepass is fine. Nosepass is fine, it's just Probopass. I just hate him. That ranking video I was talking about, the ranking every Gen 4 Pokemon, I bet you guys know who's at the bottom of that list. Like, dead last. Being fired has benefits, at least I hope so. I mean, yeah. Why did it say I got 100 messages? I thought I already did. It gave me that notification twice. Thanks, Restream. Really, counting correctly there, Restream. I said it once, don't say it again. The nose hair Pokemon cannot get it. No, exactly. I hate Probopass. He's so... I can't believe he got full art cards in the TCG Pocket. Guys, I make TCG Pocket, like, proxy cards. I'm refusing to make any of Probopass. Because I, like, print out the cards and give them to people and stuff like that. If you don't know what proxy cards are, it's basically just kind of like fake cards. But I... like have a disclaimer because you can't use them in the actual TCG, obviously, because they're TCG Pocket cards. But I'm not printing Probopass ones. Like, I've said, nobody has like requested one from me to make, but I will not be making one. It's just not something that I will be doing. That's a I can't. I can't with frickin' Probopass, man. I don't know why he exists. It's disappointing. Alright, Eevee. Eevee could be sitting, but I don't really want Eevee to be sitting. Because we have Litten sitting already. Eevee's so cute. We could do Eevee sitting like this way, where it's kind of like more of a 3/4. Yeah, let's do that, actually. The nose hair Pokemon, that's Probopass. He has a mustache, but it's not a mustache. It's just hair coming out of his nose, but it's also not hair. It's like metal particles or something. It's so stupid. You know what? I've got an interesting question to ask chat. For one reason or another, what is your least favorite mythical or legendary Pokemon? Least favorite? I will answer this. I know this is a question for chat. You said that I could answer it, though. Mythical Pokemon? I don't like Hoopa. Oh, I know we talked about this, but I'm not a fan of Hoopa. But I don't know if Hoopa's my least favorite mythical / legendary. It's not good. I don't like Hoopa. Keldeo is also kind of not good. I'm not, like, it's not that I hate Keldeo, but I just feel like X and Y had a lot of random mythical Pokemon, and they're not really my favorite. I'm not really sure. It's kind of a hard question. There's a lot of mythical and legendary Pokemon I'm not a huge fan of. It's hard to think of a least favorite. Regigigas is also kind of annoying for me just because of, like, slow start. Oh, Julian, wait! Julian is correct! Julian is actually, you reminded me. My least favorite legendary Pokemon is Phione. I absolutely hate Phione. I, like, legitimately think that Phione is a useless bitch. I forgot. See, here's the thing. I forgot Fione was even a mythical Pokemon because what the fuck is Fione? I hate that Pokemon so much. It's completely pointless. It only exists to, like, troll you because the way that you get Fione is by breeding a Manaphy in, like, a daycare. And then you just get a Fione. But, like, normally if you try to breed a mythical or legendary Pokemon, nothing happens. But, like, I don't know why Fione exists. Like, they're like, oh, we just have to, like, you know, have this random bitch. Like, I don't understand. It's such a useless Pokemon. I don't know. Like, it's stupid. So, Julian, you reminded me, it's Fione. I hate Fione. That is my least favorite mythical / it's not, it's a mythical Pokemon. It's not a legendary Pokemon, but that's mine. Because it's so stupid. Fione is so stupid, guys. Ugh. Cresselia due to Pokemon Mystery Dungeons Explorers of Sky. Or that rat bastard Monkey Dory? I don't even know. What is that one? I'm gonna look this up now. I don't even know this Pokemon. Oh, this guy! Yes, he's from the, DLC of Scarlet Violet. I forgot that was his name. I mean, yeah, I feel you on that. He's just kind of like... Yeah, CB, you know what? You have a point. I dislike I'm saying it wrong. For his flat, off-putting human face. No, that's fair. I know what you're talking about with that, too. That's fair. Keldeo... Oh, Keldeo was black and white? Why did I think it was X and Y? I don't know. Keldeo's weird. If I get fired again, what happens? Do I get sent to the Shadow Realm? If you get fired again, you get fired out of a cannon into the sun. Zacian and Zamazenta, the two most bland legendaries known to man. Bacon, I'm with CB on this. Be careful now. Zacian is kind of cool. I like Zacian. Scarlet Violet weirdos, yeah, pretty much. That piece of shit ugly as fuck. And is a migraine in TCG. Yeah, he's not very good. I agree with you there. Nothing's gonna be as bad as Fione, though. Freaking Fione. Even its name is, like, phony. It's phony Manaphy. I just don't understand why that was a thing. Like, what are we doing? Volcanion and Heatran make Volcanion, Volcano Pokemon cool. Yeah, like, Heatran is also... Heatran is so bland to me. Is that a hot take? I don't know. Heatran is not really my favorite, mythical. Can't remember if he's mythical or legendary. I always forget that he's a thing, to be completely honest with you. So, yeah, he's not really... Heatran is not really a legendary / mythical Pokemon for me. Like, he is, technically. But he doesn't really give that vibe for me. And it's just, he doesn't do that for me. He's kind of just like a weird guy. So he's not really... I don't know, he doesn't really do it for me. He's kind of strange. Heatran, the ugly shit. Yeah, I don't know. Heatran is bleh. Monkey Dory's ability. Once during your turn, if this Pokemon has any darkness energy attached to it, you may move up to 3 damage counters from one of your Pokemon to one of your opponent's Pokemon. That's annoying as hell. That sucks. That sucks to deal with. Yeah, KCB, you're so right. That sucks to deal with completely. Heatran is a she most of the time. For me anyways. Oh. I don't know. Heatran is whatever. Heatran is meh. It's fine. Not one of my favorites. Not like my least favorite. To be you know what, CB? I'm about to make you my enemy. I'm not a huge fan of Arceus either. Like, okay, I don't want to be... This isn't supposed to be like blasphemy. This isn't the blasphemy stream. But I honestly feel like Arceus, design-wise, so specifically thinking of its design, could have been a little bit more, like, when you think about Pokemon God, like, this is the god of freaking everything. I'm not 100% sure if Arceus lives up to that design-wise. I feel like it's missing a little bit. I think, like, if they took him and made him a little more... kind of like, you know, the origin forms of Dialga and Palkia, if they made him in that same type of vein where he was a little more special and, like, epic, or even gave him an origin form, because they didn't. I don't know. I feel like there's something missing about Arceus, and I'm not 100% sure what it is, but there's something missing with him, and I wish there was just a little bit more with his design. Yes, biblically accurate Arceus would be interesting. That's exactly it. If he had, like, some type of, like, rings or, like, wings or something like that, like, I feel like there's something missing from Arceus's design. So that's why I'm not a huge Arceus fan, but, you know, I understand people who like Arceus, but there's something missing for me with his design, I feel. It's a little underwhelming. Like, when you look at Giratina, for example, first of all, Giratina has 2 forms. Both of the forms are really, really well designed, and he looks very, very threatening. Dialga and Palkia are also kind of more on the simpler side, too. But they still look like they could be deities. And Giratina is way, like, better designed, I guess. In terms of being intimidating and, like, feeling like this greater entity and stuff like that, where Arceus is kind of like, okay, here he is. It's like, yeah, I like Arceus. I don't think he's a bad design. I just feel like there could be a little bit more with him. Oh boy. I saw Bacon said something about Keldeo having main character energy. I am an active blasphemer, but keep in mind that the Arceus we know is a fragment of the being known as Arceus. Yeah, like, but I also feel like at this point, because, like, we had Legends Arceus, we had frickin', you know, a remake of Diamond and Pearl, etc., etc. We should have gotten that kind of epic looking origin form type Arceus at this point, you know what I mean? But we haven't got it. We got origin Dialga Palkia. Giratina already has 2 forms, so that's kind of fine, but I feel like they're not doing enough with Arceus's design and Arceus as a character. Like, even when we think of Mewtwo. Mewtwo has 2 Mega Evolutions, and he's not as prominent in, like, the creation of the fucking world as Arceus is. In Pokemon lore, Arceus is the god of all things. He created everything. And we don't... I feel like the Pokemon Company is not really doing much with him, and he's very underutilized. I feel like he should have gotten some alternate forms with Legends Arceus, and he didn't, and it's kind of strange. And I just feel like there's a lot of potential and a lot of opportunities to make something interesting of Arceus, and they just have time and time again chosen not to, and I think that's why he's kind of not... He's underwhelming, is what I'm trying to say. A lot of people are talking about Beta Arceus. Yeah, Beta Arceus was kind of strange. Maybe we should take it as a point of not being able to grasp the true concept, or the true form of God or something. Maybe. Like, I can see that, but I also feel like it's underutilized. Create an Arceus when? Legend Plate was a tad underwhelming. No, exactly. I just feel like, I don't know, Arceus is going very underused. And especially with a lot of this, like, Diamond and Pearl hype has kind of died down because obviously Legends Arceus came out a while ago, and the Diamond Pearl remakes came out a while ago. So I also feel like we're not really going to get more Arceus, which is kind of sad. Because they had a lot of opportunities to do something interesting with him, and they just didn't, and it's very strange that they didn't do anything interesting with Arceus, who is the god of all things in the Pokemon world, and they're just kind of like, yeah, I guess he's, like, here now. I don't know. It's a bit strange. I guess he gives you, like, a phone at the beginning of Legends Arceus, so that's kind of cool. He's kind of a cool guy, I guess. That redeems him, guys. I like the little headcanon that Beta Arceus is how he started out a tiny lad, then turning into a big boy. That's kind of cool. I like that too. If anything got a Pokemon for Jesus or whatever. What? If anything, get a Pokemon for Jesus. I'm pretty sure... Isn't Mew like Pokemon Jesus? I'm pretty sure, like, that's kind of... Like, it's not really. Like, Mew isn't Jesus, okay? But I'm pretty sure that's roughly what we could consider Pokemon Jesus. Would be Mew. New Pokemon games, Faith. Pokemon Faith and Pokemon Religion. No. That reminds me of when Sword and Shield came out and everybody said, oh, the third installment, Pokemon Gun. An egg that caused the Pokemon multiverse to a wispy little goat. To the deity goat in offense. I still adore, despite Yveltal knocking him down to number 2. Yveltal's kind of cool. I personally like Xerneas more, but that's just a matter of opinion, and it has nothing to do with Yveltal's design. Yveltal is, like, really cool. And I like that he's kind of, like, just the destruction Pokemon. Like, that's kind of crazy. So I do like Yveltal, but I'm more of a Xerneas person. Xerneas, there's something about Xerneas that's, like, very whimsical and colorful, and I really like Xerneas' design. Mew is missing... is the missing link to most, not all existing Pokemon. Yeah, he's not really Jesus, but I've seen people refer to him as Jesus. Mew is more the first Pokemon to massively populate an area. I fucking love Xerneas. Yeah, Xerneas is cool. Deer does go burr. Xerneas is like a deer tree. Like, his antlers are like a tree. But he's like a deer. He's cool. Xerneas is my man. Here, I'll give you guys, like, a quick list of box legendaries that I prefer over each other. Oh my god, it's almost been 2 hours. I just realized that. We've almost been streaming for 2 hours and I didn't even freaking know. So I'll leave Eevee like this for now. Actually, let me see if I can finish Eevee. It's just the body I have to draw. And I'm just gonna do something like this. Eevee's very cute and fluffy. I'll probably need to make this a little smaller. The whole body in general too, but I didn't realize that it was this late. I'm gonna give you guys a rundown of my This or That Box Legendaries Edition. But I just kind of want to finish the rough outline of Eevee. I was not paying attention to the time. And I gotta get up early tomorrow, too, for Scuella. I have my life drawing class tomorrow. Which is an interesting class, I guess. Okay. Well, we'll leave Eevee like that for now. I will give you guys my This or That Box Legendaries Edition. I'll have to make Eevee smaller. Like, the body is very big for something that's supposed to be a chibi. Oops. I will have to resize the fur, but roughly something like that. That looks more chibi. Eevee is such a good boy, dog, fox. I'll go with bean. Yeah, Eevee is such a good bean. Alright, let me give y'all This or That box legendaries real quick. And then I can just leave without you guys saying anything. Without you guys having any freaking response. Is there not a list of box legendaries? Can I not just have a list of box legendaries, guys? Those are sub-legendaries. Okay, well, this is kind of box legendaries. Okay, so, Lugia and Ho-Oh. It's obviously Lugia. Lugia is my favorite. Here, let me actually share this with you guys so you can see. Okay. I'm moving all my stuff. Okay. So here, box legendary ranking. No, this or that, basically. So between Lugia and Ho-Oh, it's definitely Lugia. It's gotta be Lugia. Lugia is just, I don't know. There's something about Lugia that's so sleek and cool in design. It's just gotta be, like, my favorite out of these two. Kyogre or Groudon. I guess Rayquaza's here as well. If I'm picking all three of them, Rayquaza is my favorite out of all three. I know that's a very basic bitch answer, but that's my answer. Probably Kyogre. I usually move more to water types, to be completely honest with you, in general. But Kyogre is definitely my favorite between these two. Groudon's fine, but I don't know. There's something about him that I'm just not a fan of. Dialga Palkia, it's obviously Dialga. Giratina's here too. If it was all three of them, I'd definitely still pick Dialga, to be completely honest. I like Dialga a lot. Reshiram or Zekrom? I'm probably gonna go with Reshiram. Well, they're both kind of cool. Like, it's not a very big debate between these two, but Reshiram just has a nicer design, in my opinion. I just like kind of the elegant, kind of flowing hair and stuff like that. And then, I guess Kyurem is here too, but I don't really like Kyurem. Xerneas and Yveltal. I said Yveltal again because that's how I used to frickin' say Yveltal's name, which is ridiculous. Xerneas is the one that I'm picking out of those two. Zygarde is here too. I like Dog Zygarde. I'm not a huge fan of this Zygarde. So, there's that. Solgaleo and Lunala is easily Lunala. I like Lunala a lot. Necrozma is kind of stupid, I'm not gonna lie. So he's whatever. Zacian, Zamazenta. Zacian is my favorite out of those two. And then Miraidon and Koraidon. Miraidon is my favorite out of those two. So. Oh, here's all the mythical Pokemon. Shaman and Darkrai are my two favorite mythical Pokemon. Darkrai is my favorite, but Shaman is a close second. Also, Arceus isn't even a fucking legendary Pokemon. He's just a mythical Pokemon. That's really funny for some reason for me. He's not even in this grouping. These are sub-legendaries. This one kissed Ash. There's Heatran. He's kind of stupid. There's Verizon, the telecom company. Type Null is kind of cool. I don't know. Anyways. Regieleki is god-awful, by the way. I actually hate him a lot. Is Fione even on this list? Oh, it is. Fucking Fione. I hate this Pokemon so much. Anyways. That's it. That's how we're ending stream today. Forget about art. Let's just trash and rip Pokemon next time. I think that might be good. God got downgraded. Yeah, I don't know, man. Verizon Wireless. Yes, exactly. As someone who runs a future Pokemon deck at the moment, good on ya. Yeah, I like Miraidon better. A lot of people like Koraidon more, but I don't know. Something about Miraidon, I think it's the color scheme for me. I just really enjoy it. Pokemon tier list stream. I'm doing Pokemon ranking videos, so I recorded the Gen 4 ranking every Gen 4 Pokemon video, and it's being edited, but eventually I'd like to do every single Pokemon ranked, which I will do eventually. Maybe because I wasn't sure if I was going to do every single Pokemon ranked, or if I was just going to rank them by gen. But I mean, if I wanted to be crazy, I could do a ranking every single Pokemon stream. That could be fun, something funny. You're saying Miraidon and Koraidon, again with an extra A. I know, I don't say those names correctly. Listen, I just fixed the spelling, or the pronunciation of Yveltal. I'm working on the Miraidon, Koraidon thing, okay? I'm working on it, guys. Pokemon tier list streamathon. I mean, I could. It would be a very long stream. Arceus was always a mythical. Yeah, I know, but it's weird. He shouldn't be. It's weird. It's strange. If I do a ranking every single Pokemon, it would kind of just be a roast stream, but it would also be very long. So we'll have to see if that's something I do in the future. Also, no, Bacon, it's not Arceus. That's not how you say it, actually. Julian, you're fired. I think Arceus, I don't, like, I've seen people say Arceus, I've seen people say Arceus. Arceus, I think, is the proper way to say it, but a lot of people say Arceus, I'm not sure. And Julian, you did get fired. You just got fired right now. I'll just swing for 80 thanks to my 2 Iron Crown EX on my bench and attach 2 basic energy from my deck to my future Pokemon. Fire. Argument has been fired 3 times now. Let's round of applause for Argument. Nobody's been fired 3 times in a row. Oh god. I know it's not, but that means it's R's phone. True, because isn't it the ARC phone? But people probably say R's phone. Oh god. Okay, guys, I have to go. I gotta go to sleep. I gotta get some rest because I have a school tomorrow. I'm not gonna be seeing you guys this weekend in regards to streams, which is sad, but it's because I'm going to Comic-Con and stuff, so you know. But I will see you guys next week. I will post my stream schedule probably on Monday, because that's usually when I post it. And we'll do art again next week. All right. Bye, everybody. See ya, see ya, see ya. Bye, 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 bye. See ya, see ya, see ya. Have a good night. Sleep well, everyone. Bye, 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 bye.